You know, we always think the big life lessons have to come from somewhere, I don't know, important, right? Like a thick book or a university lecture. But what if one of the most useful skills you could ever learn was hiding in plain sight in a place you'd never ever think to look? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. And our source? It's a weird one.
And yeah, you're looking at it. Our source today isn't some stuffy academic paper. It's the product title for a set of therapy worksheets I stumbled upon on Etsy. And I have to be honest, I was kind of blown away by how simply and brilliantly it explained a really tricky topic, assertive communication.
So, that's the big question, right? What can a simple product description, of all things, really teach us about such a vital life skill? Let's dig in and see if we can uncover a hidden gem, starting with the most basic question of all.
So, first things first, what even is being assertive? You hear the word all the time. Well, our little Etsy find gets right to it with a definition that's just so clean and powerful.
Okay, let's just sit with this for a second, because those three words are literally the whole recipe. Clear, so there's no confusion. Direct, so you're not beating around the bush. And respectful. That's the secret sauce, right? That's the part that ensures people actually hear you instead of just getting defensive. It's the perfect balance of being honest, but with empathy.
And this is where the source makes a really crucial point. Being assertive is about standing up for yourself, for sure, but it's not about being aggressive or putting other people down. That's the difference. It's not about winning a fight, it's about clearly stating your needs while also acknowledging that other people have needs too. It's all about confidence, not combat.
Okay, so we get the what, but so what? Why should we even bother trying to learn this skill? What's the actual payoff in our day-to-day lives? Well, turns out the benefits are huge, and our source lays them out perfectly. And here it is, the payoff, spelled out for us. First, you get to minimize conflict. Makes sense, right? You deal with things head-on before they blow up. Second, you actually resolve issues faster, because everybody knows where they stand. And third, and this one is my favorite, it's empowering. Every single time you respectfully speak your mind, you're building up your own self-respect. It's like this amazing positive feedback loop for your confidence. Now we get to what I think is the absolute coolest part of this little discovery. A super creative way these worksheets frame the whole idea, especially so the kids can understand it. So this guide suggests there is a simple, powerful way to think about how we all interact. It basically boils down all of our communication habits into just a few main styles. To be exact, three. Just three. And to make these styles easy to remember, this is where our Etsy find gets really, really creative.
And here's the hook. The listing says that each of these communication styles is like a different animal, which makes it super easy to picture. But, and this is the really clever part, it doesn't actually tell you which animals. To get that, you'd have to buy the worksheets. It's a great little cliffhanger.
So that kind of leaves us with a fun little puzzle to solve on our own. What three animals would you pick to represent the main communication styles? You know, like passive, aggressive, and assertive. It's easy to think of a passive mouse or an aggressive lion, but what animal is assertive? You know, something that's strong but not hostile, confident but still collaborative? It's a really interesting way to think about the different energy each style has. So after all that, what did we actually learn from deep diving into a simple product description? Well, as it turns out, a whole lot. Let's wrap this all up. All right, so let's recap the big takeaways. First, assertiveness is that magic sweet spot. It's clear, it's direct, and it's respectful. Second, it's all about standing up for your own needs without stepping on anyone else's toes. Do that, and you get less conflict and a huge boost in self-confidence. And maybe the biggest lesson of all? Sometimes real wisdom is hiding in the most unexpected places. Yep, even an Etsy listing. So I'll leave you with a challenge, a little piece of homework. Based on everything we just talked about, what's one thing, just one small thing, that you're going to say assertively today? Give it some thought. Thanks for joining this explainer.